next time you have to be here.
How are you going to keep up with that?
Yeah,
Good idea. So what time are you going to do it in the morning? I mean, at night?
we'll make an Excel spreadsheet in the next 1 hour for the next
that's
roll call.
ridiculous.
Take a printout and keep it, okay?
Good idea.
So the next roll call is when?
What about in the night? Will it be like every 2 hours once?
I
already put my name in.
You have a problem with everybody doing here.
Who are you to be doing all of a sudden come up with this? Who are you?
Yeah.
Up here, who's on disgruntled with this talk? We are too.
We are too. We are also struggled with the process.
Why are you making it so much more difficult on everybody else that's here?
Okay, so
This gives me anxiety.
I'm going to have...
What you're going to cut at 11 o'clock, that's the last roll call, and then what time's the first one?
I don't know. We all can decide. Last year what they did, 11 o'clock and 6 o'clock is what they did, I think. Last year.
I did this like 4 years ago. We didn't have every 2 hours. I mean, it was cool. Everybody just kept the number. And we just honored it. I had the person in front of me and backed me up. Like you were here. And we all took turns rotating. It's stupid for all of us.
What happened last 5 years ago, though, is people signed up and they left, and you didn't see them for 2 days, and they came back, jumped back in line, and
We're all here.
Like
We
this
don't all
line
have
right
to be
here
here
is not
24
even
hours.
ordered that we're in.
No, I'm that piece of paper. Are you videoing? I'm 51. But I mean, it's really, I really don't think it's going to be a problem.
We are saying we are 4 hours, we are good, right? So even
Well, what about at night? You're going to do...
No. Night we probably cut off at 11 and morning 6 and 7, whatever we all decide, we can do that.
That way, then we can leave from work at 11 or 6.
We still call so that not everybody be gone for 4 hours. Every 2 hours call, you can say to your next neighbor, I'm going these 2 hours, you can cover for me next time. So, we all will be covered. It's to protect all of us, those who are standing for 5 days. That's all, not for anybody else.
I don't want anybody to have to stay.
Right.
So the next roll call will be at 4. If you're not there, you will be sent off.
Right, exactly. Right. Come on here,
You
give us
have
a
to be
number.
here for 6 o'clock one.
Okay.
How about we vote? How long we would like for the interval?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
8 hours.
But if we do every 2 hours,
We're
then
done.
an hour.
Let's just say we're done.
Make this harder?
You're making me not trust you. But you go on and on and on. You're making me not trust you.
You're going to do a roll call every 2 hours, but every 4 hours. I mean, just make sure it's like wherever your friend neighbor. Yeah,
That's what I think.
4 hours. 4 hours. That way you don't have to do more work or whatever. Okay, so it'll be a 6
People don't understand what I'm
Hey, knock yourself out.
sit down with an Excel spreadsheet.
because somebody has to be here to enter some newcomers.
Right.
So
Or
we
we
have
can
to make
take
sure.
well, whoever's the first person who has the clipboard, just make sure pass it on, or
Yeah, you can do
some people. I mean, there's got to be somebody.
The trouble is going to arise when you get going down Hollywood. Because people
Yeah,
going
this is
down
going to be a
Hollywood aren't
problem.
going to come all
It's
the
going
way
to be
up
like
here knowing that they got
a
registered.
Well, the last person in line passes the word on, and you got a clipboard. That's how I found out. They just pass it on with a clipboard.
I started the line 13 years ago. We had roll call at 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. In between, nobody stayed. But there was a table that I had to man with volunteers to sit during from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. to take newcomers who wanted to get on the list. You got a number, you got a mimeograph sheet of rules and what was going to happen. And you came twice a day for roll call, and you went home in between. And then Friday morning or Monday morning, you came at 5 a.m. for them, and you got in line based on your number. If you weren't here, you lost your number. You went in, you registered your kids. We can do it any way we want. That's the way it used to go. I don't know
Well,
what
let me just
changed.
say this though. If I showed up on Monday morning and
This way we can volunteer for
I mean, it's
somebody
an honor
manning the
code.
table.
That's an
There's
honor code.
there's about 100 people here. And none of us would have to spend more than a couple of hours here watching the troop or whoever signs eligible. I mean, it would relieve, I mean, we all got lives. None of us want to be here. We want to make it as simple and as fair as possible. That's the bottom line, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is, but my question, and nothing wrong with the system, I get it. But then we all need to be a voice at the board and say, this has got to stop. We've got to find a better way to do this. And it seems to me that everybody does this every year. We all know this is going to come to play. And yes, I understand last year was 70-degree temperatures, so they made an exception, and they said, we're going to find a better way. Well, as optional parents, and we want this to work, then we should have made sure, okay, what's your plan in place? You've had 365 days, why didn't something occur? So, let's
Right, well, it's too late now for this year.
well, we stood here this morning and Linda Sklar threatened us with that. So, I mean, you know.
That's the alternative.
Well, and be a voice. I mean, you know, we could all go into the board meeting and make a splash.
How do we agree?
There's a way to go
I
about
prefer to have the ability to have some say-so over what happens versus throwing it up into
do
a
over
lottery.
there and exactly every 2
Nobody
hours.
Why we're all here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, then do we go back to what you did 13 years ago? I mean, no, I think that's a great idea.
I don't know if things have changed. Mrs. Sklar was here then. I don't know what she did. She said, we will honor whatever the parents collectively decide. So y'all make a decision. Collectively, you have to enforce it. We will honor it.
Well, that's no different. That's no different than what we're doing now. I mean, we're on the honor system.